Welcome to the Monday Kickoff, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing Monday, an amazing start of the week. As usual, in today's video, we're going to have a full breakdown of all of the events coming to Raid Shadow Legends. Now, I just want to start by telling you guys that it's time to prepare for the next fusion. Yes, you've heard that right. Most likely, in around 1 week, we're going to have the fusion announcement, and afterwards, the new fusion will start most likely in around 10 days or so. Maybe a little bit more than 10 days, right before the Halloween, right? I'm not sure if the champion is going to be an amazing one or it won't be an amazing one, but that's something that we're going to have to basically see once they announce it. So slowly, you should start preparing for the fusion. Start saving up your shards, etc. You guys know the drill. I actually saved all of my sacred shards. I skipped the previous fusion. I still managed to collect around, I think 60 fragments or something like that. Maybe even 65. There you go. We cannot exchange them just yet. I feel like we're gonna have to wait 1 or 2 weeks before we can actually exchange them into chests. But that's something that will happen pretty soon. Now, in terms of events that we have on at the moment, guys, tomorrow we will have a 2x event for soulstones. I've already covered this in yesterday's video. Feel free to check that out if you require more information. It's basically just a 2x. I'm pretty convinced that they actually announced it in game. There we go. So we have it right here. This will be on for 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. We will have a 2x on a 3x, actually, sorry. A 3x on speed gear, which is on at the moment. This will be for 48 hours. After, we're gonna have a 3x on Savage from the Fire Knight for 48 hours as well. Now, currently, seems like I was 100% spot on with the summon pool. Odin being the headline champion. This is the second time we have a Void legendary champion in the summoning pool, guys. I feel like the first time we had one was Sir Nicholas, if I'm not mistaken. The actual pool is not bad. We have some pretty solid legendaries right here. It is a bit more expensive to summon this time around, with a 6% chance to summon a legendary, while you have a 1.5% chance to summon the headline champion, which is Odin. Now, once you summoned Odin from here, he will disappear. You can only summon the headline champion once, every time we have this event. When we had the Freya event, the cost was very similar. 40 Prism Crystals for one summon. We are able to actually get, if I'm not mistaken, one summon from the Dungeon Divers event. If you are able to complete this and reach 6,000 points. I'm not sure, honestly, if I'm going to be able to knock this out of the park. I don't really have a lot of energy. Then we are able to get 40 more Prism Crystal from the Sand Devil turn attack. That's something that I already finished. It took me around 2,500 energy to get almost 7.1k points. That, of course, got me all the rewards. And we have a Soul Chase tournament, which was not announced, guys, together with a 2x on Soulstones, which will start tomorrow. It's actually very good to see that they are doing one during the 2x. It should become something standard to have a tournament while we have the 2x on Soulstones, just to be able to claim some extra rewards. Now, if we're going to head over to the Plarium Play calendar, you're going to notice that right here, we have the following rewards for the Soul Chase tournament, which actually includes more Prism Crystals. Now, the main thing is that who has Soulstones except the Krakens? Pretty much nobody, right? Or people that decided to skip the event for Freya and still saved up some Soulstones, right? The rest of the people most likely won't have Soulstones to engage in this, so I won't really count this as an extra summon, right? Because very few people will have enough Soulstones to get the Prism Crystals from here. That's pretty much everything in terms of the actual calendar, guys. We don't really have other events dropping in here just yet. Yes, we have the Dragon turn attack. Most likely on Wednesday, we're going to have the Fire Knight turn attack that will start together with the 3x on Savage. And then it's kind of like a mystery, right? This weekend, we should have a Champion Chase tournament, if I'm not mistaken, together with a 2x. We should have a 2x, right? Or the 2x was this past weekend. I kind of like lost track, to be honest. Actually, no. We had a 15x this weekend, so we're gonna have, yeah, a 2x most likely on ancient shards. Now, I'm seeing this question a lot. When is going to be the next 2x on primal shards, guys? So at the moment, I feel like we only had a 2x on primal shards twice this year. So the next 2x on primal shards most likely is either going to be near the Halloween, especially if they're releasing some Halloween themed mythical champions, or it will be near Christmas time. And that will kind of like put it up to 3 times a year, at least for this year. So you still have plenty of time to stack your primal shards if you need them for the 2x, right? Definitely the best time to summon them, unless you really need them for some events that give a lot of points for primal shards. So definitely something to keep in mind. Now, because we are talking about the summoning portal right here, let's open my 40 prism crystals to get my usual epic champion. Anyone that I would love from here, maybe a Creodon the blue. And yeah, that's about it. A Stagnite would be nice too for empowerment, but other than that, I'm not too excited for any of the other ones. As usual, I'm never getting a legendary from free ones, guys. Ever, okay? I feel like it will never happen in a million years, but never say never. Leaving all that on the side, guys. As I mentioned, we don't really have many different events. This time around, we don't have a 15x on any of the champions. No summons announced. This might make me think that, who knows, maybe Thursday, they might come out and say, we decided to make a guaranteed event for X champion. We decided to make a 1+1 on sacred shards. That's a possibility, right? Because it's very unlikely to don't have any events, summoning events for shards throughout the week and have it only on Friday, right? This is just kind of like standard procedure for the last 1 year or so. Tons of events throughout the week as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they will basically bring some form of an event on Thursday, maybe even Wednesday. So we're definitely going to have to basically wait and see. The update for the Hydra clan boss will be released Wednesday, okay? I'm not sure if it's going to be before the Hydra clash ends. It's going to be before the Hydra clash starts. I know for a fact they're trying to basically stop other people from using their old teams to basically ensure a victory and stuff like this. It will be pretty harsh. The damage will drop by approximately 50% for every single team. I've already released a video, feel free to check it out. And later, I will have another video where we're testing Tranda to see what exactly is happening with Tranda after the changes. Now, I do want to kind of like quickly cover a couple of different things as well, guys. One of them being the clan quests, the clan shop. If by any chance you haven't completed your clan quests, make sure you guys go pick them up, complete a few of them, get your clan gold in. And if you need to purchase any other goodies from the clan shop, now is the perfect moment. We do have the 1000 energy right here, the silver, which is definitely not a bad thing to buy. And if you are getting some different artifacts, I would probably suggest you don't go too ham on counterattack accessories. They lost quite a bit of value since we have all of these 9-piece sets and stuff. Pretty damn crazy, actually, how quickly they are power creeping some of the gear sets and just champions in general. Now, we haven't got a mythical champion for a little while now, so most likely this month we are going to get at least one new mythical champion. I would be very surprised if they are not doing it. I will try to drop a few different Hydra guide videos, kind of like help you with the new changes, to kind of like help you rebuild your teams if needed and stuff. This week we have no clan versus clan either. We actually have the siege that will start tomorrow. I feel like slowly the siege mode is getting as well a better matchmaking. There's still a lot of broken things related to the siege. This will be the very first siege where two clans cannot make a draw if they're both destroying all of their buildings. And it will start counting the turn count for all of their teams. So that's definitely a step in the right direction, that we don't have an issue of having draws and stuff like this anymore. I feel like when we talked with them in the meeting the other day, they said that only like 20 plus clans made a draw so far. It might not sound a lot, but that just clearly shows that more and more clans will be in the situation where they will end up in a draw once they start basically mirroring clans of equal power, right? There are still quite a few things that need to be fixed, like the boosting, having so many attacks. Another thing that I kind of like want to mention is do not level up your stronghold by any means to level 3 if you are able to do it, because guess what? Yes, they will get even more attacks. So level 2 gives them 30 attacks, 30 retries. Level 3 will add pretty much the same. 30 attacks, 30 retries. So that's something that you definitely want to avoid, guys. But that's pretty much everything for this weekly kickoff. We don't really have a lot of other things going on except the things that we already kind of like covered in yesterday's video as well. Hydra balance, drop fever for some of the gear sets, the 2x on soul stones, and most likely another summoning event that might be a surprise during midweek. I'll be very surprised if they're not doing it. Yes, the Prism Crystal event is a summoning event, but it's not something to consider a 2x, 15x, a 1+1, a guaranteed, right? So I'm glad to see that they've kept their promise and put Odin on the headlining here for whoever might be lucky to get him with 1, 2, 3 summons if they're doing the free ones, or if they're spending any money and stuff like this. The pool is definitely not bad. I would have loved a couple of more Armanzes to empower my main one, you know, so another time. That was all for the video. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.